completed your
streaming.
Time to head back to the hideout and speed points. Map or easy drive in the top left of the screen to set a route directly to the nearest hideout, repair shop, any event, or other players.
Yeah, what'd you do to my car?
I crashed a lot.
I see that.
You've finished your race. Now you can jump in as you can. You've completed your training. Now pick a side and take the fight to your rivals. You've completed your training. Now pick a side and take the fight to your rivals.
Just a second.
That's fine. Apparently it's still installing the game.
Just a second.
That's fine. Apparently it's still installing the game. That's fine. Apparently it's still installing the game.
You need to go play a different game? You need to go play a different game? You need to go play a different game?
Let's try out Forza.
Okay.
Let's try out Forza.
Okay. Okay.
So hi, one viewer that we have. Jeremy's here too. So hi, one viewer that we have. We were gonna play Need for Speed, Jeremy's here too, but it's still downloaded. So we're going to play some Forza while we discuss Marvel versus DC. But DC's still going to win.
No, Marvel all the way.
So we're going to play some Forza while we discuss Marvel
Press A.
versus DC. You press A.
I did. It didn't do anything. No,
To some,
Marvel all the
they're
way.
just transport. A convenient alternative to highly flammable dirigibles.
Won't that make it echo in our... You press A.
I did. It didn't do anything.
But you
Hopefully not too bad.
Cars are far more than this. A convenient alternative. They are artery. They mark the
Hey,
marks
one person
by
that's
which
viewing.
we
Won't that make
define
Are we echoing our... Can you hear us?
Cars are some of the most intoxicating,
Hopefully not
most
too bad.
beautiful things ever forged by mankind. They present the glory of
Hey, one
technology,
person that's
the
viewing.
essence of
Are we
freedom,
echoing?
and have been the
Can you hear
weapons in some of our most gripping battles. Grippers, they cheer us on, they hold us up as heroes.
This is a very pretty game.
So this
Oh, wait,
is
this
about
is video.
love of all things four-wheel fast. This is a shrine to power, to speed.
Yeah, I agree. I really
This is a
think there's a
very
way to
pretty
see who
game.
was watching with us.
Oh wait, this is video.
This is where dreams are driven. This is a welcome to Forza.
Yeah, I agree. I really think there's a way to see who was watching with us.
Oh wait, this is video.
What was that volume?
Alright, so why is DC gonna win?
One word. Sept.
You mean that rich guy who has a bunch of gadgets?
And kryptonite.
Batman doesn't have kryptonite?
Yeah, he keeps some kryptonite on hand at all times.
So that makes him Lex Luthor then. You mean that
Oh,
rich
they
guy
are
who
both
has a bunch of
rich.
gadgets?
Explore the McLaren P1.
And kryptonite.
So essentially he's a bad guy.
Yeah, he keeps some kryptonite on hand. Lex isn't a bad
That makes
guy.
him Lex
He's just
Luthor then.
misunderstood.
No, Lex is a bad man.
They are both rich. And kryptonite.
So essentially he's a bad guy.
Lex isn't a bad
You gotta walk into the door, Jay.
Understood.
No, Lex is a
But I
bad
can't see myself.
Start the car to begin.
Can you see yourself now?
Oh,
Exactly.
if there was a fight between the two billionaires of each universe,
Can you see yourself now?
Batman versus Iron Man, I think Batman would win.
No.
If there was
No
a
way in
fight
Hades.
between the two billionaires
Iron Man's got better armor.
of Batman versus Iron Man,
More power
I think
suits.
Batman would win. EM bomb.
Is it gonna stop him?
Sure it will.
Nope.
Takes out all electronics.
Yeah, but you don't think his armor has EM protection? Is it gonna stop him?
Not enough.
Nope. Not in.
Takes out all. Batman thinks bigger goes home.
Yeah, but you don't think his. Then why does he have little smoke bombs and little batarangs? What's this thinks big?
Batarangs are pretty big.
Not
Like the length of his forearm.
sometimes. Then why does he have little smoke bombs? Other times they're like little Chinese throwing stars.
Battery?
Sure, don't hit people.
But it's fun to hit people.
Sometimes.
I thought this was a two-player game.
It is. You're going through the tutorial.
Tutorial. Stick a tutorial. I can hit stuff, but it's fun on my own.
You can't even follow the driving lines it's giving you.
Without a tutorial.
It is. You're going through the tutorial.
Tutorial. Stick a tutorial. I can hit stuff.
I mean, in the Marvel universe, you've got tons of mutants.
Without a tutorial.
In the DC universe, you've got aliens.
Aliens. You know what comes with aliens? Flock of single character guy.
The ancient aliens guy.
Yes.
In the DC universe, you've got aliens. Note to self. Don't go see a race that Sherry's in.
I'm an awesome racer. I can hit all the walls.
Note to self.
Tim says we are echoing.
Don't go see a race that Sherry's in. Probably because we're sitting too close to each other.
Perhaps. I can hit all the walls. Is the gameplay echoing or just our voices?
Probably because we're sitting too close to each other.
Is the gameplay echoing? There's probably sitting over there going, you know, talking comic books. They don't even read comic books. And I'm not there.
Yeah, so you're getting picked up through my mic. So I should go sit on the other end.
Okay. You know, talking comic books. They don't even read comic books. You want to take the computer with you? And I'm not there.
No. Yeah, so you're I got my own computer down there. We can have more watchers. So sit on the other end.
Okay.
Most, can I have my spot? Can I sit there? No. Got my own computer down there. We can have more watchers.
Okay.
Most, can I have my spot? Can I sit there? No. Is this any better, Tim?
Donuts are good. I put mine in a Tupperware container so I didn't have to worry about the animals trying to eat it while I was playing video games.
Championship series. But before you choose your car,
Is this any better,
learn
Tim?
more about the group from BBC's
Donuts
Top
are
Gear.
good. I put mine in a Tupperware container so I didn't have to worry about the
Then in
animals trying to eat
2012,
it.
Mr. Toyota and Mrs. Subaru announced the arrival of their twins, GT86 and DRZ. The world rejoiced. Here were two cars designed not to save the planet, nor to take your entire extended family to the seaside in a modular lounge environment. No, they were designed to make you smile. They were small, lightweight, skinny-tired, rear-drive and affordable. This was the beginning of a new age for sporty motoring. Only it wasn't. If you looked hard enough,
You left your chocolate over here,
there's been
Jeremy.
affordable cars
No,
designed
not
to
my chocolate.
Mazda especially has always provided for the enthusiastic driver. That's why
That is
this
better.
simple
No, he says it's.
drive
It just sounds like the echoes further spaced.
Meanwhile, is a complete
No, not my
scream,
chocolate.
and it's possible the same applies to the Hyundai Genesis, but I'm not sure, as it's only sold in Korea
No, he
and the
says
United States.
It just sounds like the echoes further spaced.
Select your first car from this list and begin your career. This car will take you through some of the best racing in the world, so choose the car that speaks to you.
It just sounds like the echoes further spaced.
Am I echoing now?
These are designs pulled from the cloud, recommended just for you.
Am I echoing now?
As you use more designs, this list adapts to match your tastes.
That one. It's my car. That one. It's my car. Okay, how about now?
See if that's any better. Keep in mind it'll take him like 10 seconds to hear that.
This is your 2009 Honda S2000 CR. This is your career home space. Come back here to access Forza Vista and customize your cars. Your
How do I
first
make it a
career
two-player
takes
game?
you on a journey to 5 of the
I don't know.
world's great racing
I haven't played
parades.
this before.
Okay, I think we fixed it.
Excellent.
So you might be able to turn your headset back on.
I already did.
You already did? Okay.
I already did.
I blame Jeremy.
Today, we venture to the
I blame
Sept
Jeremy too.
mountains of the Bernese Alps in Switzerland.
So until Disney, of all people, bought out Marvel, we did get a lot more DC than we did Marvel.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Think about all the X-Men movies and
They're
Wolverine
all AI
movies
drivers.
So all the
Using
X-Men
drive-to-our
movies and
technology,
the X-Men
we're
movies.
always racing
and the
against
Wolverine
people
movies.
with their
Wolverine.
weird tendencies delivered from the cloud.
Is basically X-Men.
No, it's a spinoff. That's like saying Batman is pretty much Justice League.
Well, yeah.
And Blade, there you go.
He said he was sorry, and Blade still killed him. That's not very nice.
You also had all the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah. You got Spider-Man, and you got X-Men, and a couple of Fantastic Four. And I'm sorry, that newest Fantastic Four I did not like.
I thought it was alright. You just had to go in with an open mind.
And then we have, back in the 70s, we got the Batman with Adam West. We got Wonder Woman.
And Captain America, huh?
Got there was a Captain America show?
Yes. He had a motorcycle and a shield, and he fought Nazis.
They didn't replay that on FX. I'm an awesome driver.
Pre-late 90s. So before the late 90s, DC owned the box office.
We got The Flash had his own series. Okay, 60s. Sorry, Tim. I didn't watch it till the 90s because I had this problem where I wasn't born yet.
Tim, if you get on your Xbox with a headset, you can join in this conversation. The more the merrier. A butt ton of cartoons, you're right about that.
We had Batman Beyond, the best Batman animated series. And Justice League and Teen Titans. Batman and Adventures of Batman, Robin.
So, I was not sure they had Batman.
Because Batman's the best.
They had Superman, too.
Yeah, they did have Superman and Lois and Clark and...
And Superman would beat Batman's butt any day.
No, because all you have to do is throw a rock at him. And if you take away the beams from the yellow sun, Superman's just a man. If you take away...
If you take away all Batman's gadgets, he's just a man.
He's a ninja.
Keep telling yourself that.
There was a Blade TV show?
I don't remember a Blade TV show. It was probably so bad I blocked it out. But back to our original conversation. I still believe Tony Stark would beat Batman any day.
No, I'm still saying the EM pulse would take out Tony's suit.
And I'm saying Tony's chest beam would take out Batman.
No, because he's a ninja and you block it. Not block it, but jump out of the way.
Evade?
Evade, yeah.
Yeah, I can just picture Batman blocking it, and in the end all you see is a skeleton.
No, he's that bad ass that, yeah. He can block it with his mind.
So it sounds like Tim agrees that Bruce Wayne would beat Tony Stark in a fair fight. Or if he thought they were going to start a fair fight.
I almost catch the 13th place car.
I just want you to get to the finish line so you can finish the tutorial and I can race against you.
That would be nice. Would have been nice if one of us had the day off or something and would have prepped. But they got the audio working.
I was going to say, I prepped streaming audio. Who do you think the most powerful superhero is in DC?
I hit a wall.
Yeah, try backing up. You're going into the pit crew.
Got some new tires.
Your poor car. What did you do to it?
Race, you win credit XP. Credits help you buy new cars.
Yeah, I think I'm done with the tutorial.
You are rewarded with bonus credits.
Oh, we shall see.
Yeah, it's Martian Manhunter.
Press your start button. Actually, right now I think it's just thinking.
Tell it to think faster.
On how you race, how you pass, and how you hit each apex. After a few races, Drivatar will be ready to go out of the community and race on your behalf.
My computer's not plugged in. Hello.
That, I must say that could pose a problem long term. Did you go to quit?
Home of the hit TV show.
Or did you click continue?
Top Gear Test Track.
I think you clicked continue.
It's thinking.
I know, but there was like a bar across the top where you continue something, 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 quit. And you just clicked.
Oh.
Welcome to London, one of the greatest cities on Earth, where millions of tourists flock every year, using advanced modelling techniques and a large airfield in Surrey.
Can you skip through the chat?
It won't let me.
Recreation of driving in England's historical capital. Construction sites, closed road lanes, rubbish bins. You'll have to avoid all these traditional London in the Top Gear London Simulation Challenge.
I think Marvel's partially the better because it's mostly men fighting crime, not like just normal men. Because in addition to Billionaire Batman, you also have Green Arrow. I'm gonna go with Green Lantern though, is my opinion, the most powerful because he thinks it and it comes.
Very true.
I don't even know how to quit.
Press start. Quit racing.
Quit racing. Let's see if I can figure out how to make this a 2-player game. New badge. So who do you think's the most powerful?
Me.
You are not a superhero.
Ah, my bad.
Multiplayer. There we go.
If I had to pick the most powerful, are we talking DC, Marvel, or both?
Many different events against
Well, according to you, Marvel's the best, so...
Each event shows you how many cars will be racing.
Who to pick? They're all so great.
If you don't have any suitable cars, you can upgrade or buy a new car that will give you a chance at a strong finish.
I'd have to say the Hulk.
I do think the Hulk could beat Batman. He'd just give him a hug.
Press select to invite friend. Press start.
I wonder if we're not able to play this on the same...
It said local multiplayer.
Yep. Did you accept?
Yeah. Do Class A. Or do you have to create a private match? Contacting servers.
What?
Contacting servers. But yeah, the Hulk is, well, pretty much invulnerable. And super powerful.
I think Green Lantern would just put a force field around him.
I don't know if his force field would hold him, to be honest.
That was not very nice, Miss Donut.
No, you don't want to leave. Try to invite me again. Or, hold on, let me...
That's what I was trying to do.
see if I can't just join you.
Play split screen. There we go.
Did you find it?
You can set rules according to the way you like to race. For an extra challenge, add a friend for some split screen racing.
Okay, press start to join.
Sweet, I'm gonna rent a Lamborghini. Think that'll beat your Honda any day. Shit.
What did you do?
Drop my phone.
It's gone for good.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it wasn't my phone, maybe it was the TV remote. Yeah, I think it's the TV remote. Alright, let's see if I can't teach you a thing or two.
You could probably beat me in a bicycle. Because you don't hit as many walls as I do. But that's not very much fun. So, current movies, I think Marvel's doing a much better job than DC.
I agree 100% on that, although I have to say the new preview for the Shazam looks like a good revitalization of what I would like to see come out of DC.
Captain Marvel kind of looked confusing to me. But that's probably because I don't know Captain Marvel that well, because I don't read comic books, and I don't think they've done much with her that I know of on television.
Hold on, Captain Marvel's a girl?
Yep.
Don't they know that there's no such thing as a good female superhero?
Well, that is true. Most of the female superheroes are just incarnations of the male version.
Uh-huh. So, who would you say Captain Marvel's a male incarnation of?
Well, as I said, I don't really know much about her. I thought she was an incarnation of, female incarnation of Captain America, but after watching the preview, I
No.
feel I was wrong.
Yeah, you missed that by a mile.
You're like a half lap ahead of me. But, so maybe she will be a good female hero.
No, I agree. The new preview that came out today was kind of confusing, and without knowing Captain Marvel backstory, you don't really have any idea what's going on in the preview. But it was kind of cool to see Nick Fury with both eyes.
Yeah. And Phil.
Yeah, young Phil. I've also already read some theories that the pager that Nick Fury dropped at the end of the Avengers movie with the Captain Marvel logo on it, it's actually the same pager that he's using in the preview. Slightly modified, mind you, but the pager style is literally identical.
Television, though, right now, I'm enjoying the DC series better than the two No, there's just the one Marvel series.
What, Marvel Cloak and Dagger?
Oh, well, there's that one. That is a good one. But I was thinking, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm liking that more now than I did the first time I tried to watch it. Maybe because I just had too much stuff to watch at the time.
It does seem like a better binge show than the wait every week for show. But I think the universe is bigger for DC on television right now because you have Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't really care for Legends of Tomorrow.
I think if you gave it another shot, you would enjoy it more. I think because that came out about the same time as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I think we just had too much to watch at the time.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Legends of Tomorrow have a lot to do with, like, time traveling and stuff?
Yes, and time travel.
Time travel always fails.
You always fail.
Because no matter what people think, you can't right wrongs. You can't do time travel.
Just because Marty McFly almost had sex with his mom, he almost became his own dad, doesn't mean that time travel has problems.
Yeah, it does.
However, it would have been funny in that series if his mom decided to name him Calvin after his underwear.
Yeah, that would have been cute, but I think we're getting a little off topic there.
Well, that's what I do.
I know. You think outside the box. Way, way, way outside the box.
I don't even know where the box is.
I stood on the box once. Just to see how far away I could see.
Did you take me? No.
What other Marvel shows were you thinking that you were comparing to?
And the only one I was able to think of is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Because you know you've got all the Marvel series on Netflix.
Those don't count.
How do they not count?
They're not on TV. They're on Netflix. You
They're
have to have
still
a paid
shows. They're
subscription
not.
for 'em.
So you pay cable. It's like a subscription.
I'm gonna get a beatdown from somebody. I tried watching Black Lightning. I think I made it through 2 episodes. Or is that DC? I don't even know what universe that is.
Yeah, I mean, you've got things like Luke Cage and
I tried watching
Daredevil.
Couldn't get into that. I think I made it through the first episode.
Man, if I had a couple more laps, I would have lapped you.
Oh, probably. I told you you could probably beat me on a bicycle. But my car looks more badass than yours.
Oh, how do you figure that? I'm driving a freaking Lamborghini.
I had Batwoman on my car. Yours is just yellow.
Fight like a bumblebee, stick like a bee. No, fight.
Yum yum bumblebee tuna.
Fight like crap, I don't know the rest of that saying.
Well, it's sting like a bee.
Dance like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah. Just made it to my 3rd lap before you won the race.
Are you on Xbox, Tim?
Do you need to join or have him join from this computer?
No, I should be able to invite him to the party.
We completed the very first race. Tim joined the party. Woohoo!
Excellent.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
I
Yep.
can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Alright, I can barely hear you. I got this super cheap headset. It's the only one I can find.
Hey, super cheap is better than nothing. You sound good at least.
And we hear
Well, that's
you on
because I have a
YouTube.
beautiful voice.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Well, that's because you're jelly of my beautiful voice.
Heck yeah, I'm racing in a Fiat.
Might win.
You wanted a chance to win, this is it. So welcome to the conversation on DC versus Marvel, Tim.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to step away. My wife isn't feeling good, so...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, that's okay. It means I've got time to play video games.
I tried to convince Sherry to play Cupheads while we talked about this evening.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten a word in. All you would have sat there doing was, "This is so hard." That game is stupid hard.
Is it really?
Oh, it is ridiculously hard. Oh, and you know the reason why you guys are echoing? I can hear
Why?
the live stream over the headset.
We don't have the live stream playing.
Yeah, I don't have it playing on any device.
Well, we have it playing, but the volume's turned down.
On your phone?
It must be my cheap headset. Okay. So where are we at on the debate?
What were we just discussing? Oh, we were
We're talking
discussing
about.
TV shows.
Yep.
Current. Whether DC, like the current DC shows or the current
Hello?
Marvel shows were better. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
We can still hear
Oh,
you.
sorry. No, everything went quiet for a second.
But we were
Okay, so
talking
where are
about
we at?
current TV shows.
Current TV shows.
So is it Marvel versus DC television?
At the moment.
Okay, well, DC's
However-
got it.
See?
I want to agree, but I'm on Marvel's side, so I have to be the devil's advocate.
I know,
You
I'm a
got
huge
all those.
Marvel fanboy, but DC is, like, at the moment, blowing it up television. The only thing Marvel has... Now, are we counting Netflix?
See, that's where we were, is whether or not to include Netflix. I think
Okay,
you
if
should
you're
include Netflix.
If you're including Netflix, I'm going to give it to Marvel because Netflix is cinematic quality, great writing, great acting. So it's just awesome all around.
But they have a little bit more money to play with too.
Hey, we're going for quality, though. We're not judging how much money they got.
Well, I think what she's trying to get at is because they have money, they can put out better quality. But I'm going to say that any TV network has the same amount of money as Netflix.
I have
For
to yell at
producing.
Cortana. Stop listening.
That dumb girl.
Cortana is interrupting. Goes, I'll look for that in the store. And it's like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for great quality? Let's see if we can find it.
Mahara, not through Microsoft, you won't.
Weirdly, it's not in the Xbox store. Would you like a version of Roblox?
Hey, Roblox is a ton of fun.
Is it?
Have you spent any time playing it?
I played it for like 2 seconds and realized I was surrounded by toddlers and felt creepy and left.
No, it's a ton of fun, and there's a lot of adults that actually play it.
Okay.
It's basically just mini game mayhem.
Which one of you is driving backwards? Oh no, that's a Finn. Your car just looks backwards.
Yeah, that's Sherry on top.
Okay.
To make it fair, I'm racing her in a Fiat.
I was about to say, like, that has to be a Fiat because it's the closest thing there looks like my Fit. Sherry, you just got ran by a Fiat.
Yeah, he crashed into me. He's a big meanie.
Well, I was trying to go around you, but you were kind of weaving all over the road.
But
Of course, now mind you, I'm commenting on stuff that you guys saw about a minute ago.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that, yeah. But at least you can keep up with our conversation on the rest of the stuff.
Oh yeah, and I don't have to worry about spelling things right.
Amen to that.
Now I just have to pronounce them right. No, but seriously though, like if you guys were judging Marvel versus DC for television, if you want to give DC a fair shake, you got to take Netflix,
out of the equation. Absolutely, I would agree hands
down. But then
down.
DC just rules all the way because the only thing Marvel has is like, if you're not including cartoons, which honestly Marvel's offerings of cartoons are kind of crap at the moment too. Yeah,
They've got Cloak
DC's
and
got
Dagger,
it.
which we really enjoyed, but
yeah, Cloak and Dagger was decent. I enjoyed it.
Okay, I did watch one or two of those, and those were good.
Agent of Shield. We're not.
I wanted to like Agent of Shields.
We didn't like it first go around. We are now on season 2.
we're halfway through season 2.
And we're enjoying it more than we did originally.
I stuck through Agents of Shield for like 2 seasons, and it was purely just me forcing myself to like it, and finally I just have to stop and go, no, it's just not good. Like they keep, you can tell where the writers are just going, how do we get people interested? Let's make this guy a bad guy now. Let's kind of kill this person, but not them. Let's give that one brain damage. And let's hint at a huge hero that may or may not show up at some point.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah, I'm actually rooting for Hydra.
Let's make the villain somebody that was around in the 50s.
And it doesn't
40s?
help that, like in the 40s. I guess if he was around the 40s, he was there in the 50s too, though.
Thank you.
I'm just helping you out there, Jeremy, but you still make a
Hey,
mistake,
I need
you know it.
I need every ounce of help I can get.
Much like DC when you talk about the movies.
We don't talk about the current movies.
You know what's the worst thing about the DC movies is they've got like they got the pantheon of some of the best heroes, and they just don't know what to do with them.
I think whoever's writing, the writing's just horrible, and then the editing's horrible.
The writing is too slow and too
They
drawn
also
out.
just lost their Superman.
Viewers.
Yeah, and well, I do like who they have playing Aquaman and Wonder Woman. I wish they would have lost their Batman.
Actually, I like Batfleck.
I just don't.
Like if you go back and you watch Batman v Superman, he's the redeeming feature through the entire thing. The only faux pas that are there are the writing.
Yeah. That movie could have ended like 4 times and I would have been satisfied.
That movie
It
could
just
have
kept
ended with
going and
everybody
going.
dying, just straight up everyone dying, and I've been happy. The biggest flaw, with the exception of Lex Luthor in that entire damn movie, was Superman dies, and the whole world is mourning, but 5 minutes before in the movie, the world hates Superman. What the hell are they mourning?
Yeah.
Like, that is such a undeserved mourning.
Oh, he's dead. You hated him before. Why do you care now?
Yeah. And let's be honest, if you were a citizen there, all you knew was he and some other dude tore down an entire city while fighting.
Yep.
That is all you know about Superman at that point. And sure, he was zipping around helping people here and there. He still tore down an entire city. And not just during the fight, like he's chucking Zod through buildings. Even Zod's like, well, that's a little excessive.
Speaking of Zod, did you watch the new sci-fi series Krypton?
No, is it any good?
Yeah, actually.
I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Yeah, likewise. I went in not expecting much, but I walked out enjoying it. I couldn't wait for the next episode.
See, I'll have to check it out. I didn't want to watch it for two reasons. A, I don't give a rat's A about Krypton. Like, that's a place where the less you see it, the better. And B, it's on sci-fi, and sci-fi hasn't put out anything good in forever.
Well, they have, but every time they put out something good, they have to cancel it after 1 or 2 seasons.
Did they ever put out that movie that we saw, the
Nope. It got
pilot
canned.
for? You know, since this is being streamed, you might as well just explain what that is.
What was that? It's called like The Machine. And what was it? Pitting AIs against each other, or AIs trying to pit us against each other. I don't know, it was all kinds of weird, jacked up.
The
All I
first
know
10
is-
minutes was reading. 'Cause
Yeah, all I know is
It's
we got,
okay.
like, gift cards for watching it.
Hey, yeah, nothing better than to get paid to watch something and say whether I liked it or not.
I remember just sitting there watching it, and I was thinking to myself, are we going to have to watch the entire thing? I looked over at Brittany, and she looked over at me and was like, are we going to have to watch the entire thing? And then after a while, I was like, okay, I can almost get into this. And a few minutes later, I was like, I am so not into this.
Jeremy and Mom are gonna.
I was
Soon
gonna
as it
give it a
came out.
shot.
All I know is facts is facts.
Facts is facts. God, I forgot about that.
And since that show will never air, anybody who's watching this will never know what we're referencing.
Someone's gonna watch this. Our test did get
Actually-
like 7 views though.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. How many people, is anyone watching this now? Besides me?
No,
Okay.
me, you, and Jeremy.
Yeah, the three of us are watching. I'm on my laptop. Sherry's on her phone, and you're watching
I'm on
it.
my laptop. It takes time.
Yeah, exactly.
this
I mean,
takes time.
it's what I've been explaining to Sherry. Is, yeah, quality is great, but you need to get quantity out there as well. The more people find, the more
also-
they want to watch.
Oh, y'all's quality is great. Mine is garbage.
No, you're doing fine.
You're getting better.
Really? Because that Japan Fest video, that's just random videos I stuck together.
I haven't seen the Japan Fest one.
It's okay.
There's,
You'll
There's
get to
some
see some Japanese
dancing.
archery.
there's some archery.
There's a fish biscuit.
You know, if I'd actually look at my laptop screen, it's at the top of my suggested Tim and Britt go to Japan Fest.
Is it really?
Yeah,
It's actually a suggested video.
that's right above Sips Plays Planet Coaster.
Well, F you, Sips.
Hey, don't talk about Sips like that.
Please. I'm going to be the Sips of our channel. I'm going to rename
What, old
myself
and bald?
Slurps. Well, my hair's never going anywhere, but the old I'm ahead of Sips on. It's weird to think about it. He's a dad.
Yeah, it is kind of weird to think like that.
And Lewis looks middle-aged already.
Can you believe they've been doing this 10 years?
I can't believe anyone makes a living doing this. That just blows my mind. Like, can you imagine just
Wow.
getting up in the morning and actually grumbling to yourself that you have to go play a video game for 4 hours?
One of our bowling team members, co-workers, she quit her job to stream video games on Twitch and makes a couple $100 a week.
She quit her
Like,
job
just
for
starting out.
$100 a week.
Just starting out. I mean, that was like
Oh.
the first week. I mean, you
I'd
go up
say-
from there.
And that's the thing of it too, man. Is for Twitch, you actually have to have like a set time, and you got to stick to it because it's like television. Like people
Yeah.
will tune in to watch you if you got followers.
Yep.
When I was streaming, I can't remember which one I was streaming under. I've had so many failed channels, but I actually gained like 4 or 5 followers that would actually chat with me while I was doing stuff. And then, of course, got super busy and everything and got married. But,
So,
yeah, like,
you're blaming your wife for you failing.
Sherry, you should know by now that once you're married, everything is your spouse's fault. I screw up everything for her too, I assure you. Some of it on purpose.
Yeah, I know. I ruined all of Jeremy's fun.
Yeah, like Tuesday nights now I have to play video games.
Yeah, I'm like, Jeremy, you know what? You have too much spare time. So Tuesday nights you're going to play video games with me.
No. Joking aside, though, it's not a matter of her screwing it up. It's just when you're with somebody else, you're also making time for them and doing things they want to do. So
Yeah.
you can no longer just come home and play like 5 hours of video games and go to bed. It's like you come home and like, hey, honey, what are you doing? What do you want to do? Well, let's go and do this. And then you die a little inside.
Well, at least you found someone that likes playing video games too.
A lot
yeah.
of common interest.
Yeah, like we both
I-
love me a lot.
Unlike Ross and Paula, I don't know what they have in common besides the kids.
They love each
I'm-
other.
Well, there is that they love each other, and I also think they have like 2 different work schedules.
And they,
So it's
That
like they're
seems to
single,
be-
but they're not.
Pretty much, yeah. They're like
They like
ships
both.
passing in the night. Does Ross
Damn.
read? Yeah, Ross reads. I ask you, I know he reads. He actually
Oh
introduced
yeah,
me
Ross
to
reads
some
like
books,
crazy.
too. Reads
Unlike
all of his
us.
young
But he-
adult novels.
But he hated Ready Player One.
We can't be his friend anymore.
You know what? I have to treat the book and the movie as if it's 2 different things.
Yeah.
Because they are.
They are. They
Like-
should have held out on a 3-movie deal.
Well,
and
I'll
made it
honestly
more
say
so to the
this.
book.
The book, I don't think would have sold as well as a movie. Now, as a Netflix series, it would have
That's a
done
good
great. But as a
point.
movie, it's a little too grimy.
I
Like,
think
you,
if
you
they,
read that... Oh, go ahead.
I think if they separated it into 3 movies, it would have been fine. If you're talking grimy, if you look back at like 80s, 90s Batman, that's pretty gritty and grimy too.
Yeah, but it's a different type of grimy. We're talking like... You're talking about Batman 89. That's more Burton-esque goth grimy. This grimy is more like steampunk and I need a bath after reading a few sections grimy.
So like Mad Max.
Actually, yeah, it's a lot like Mad Max. Now, Mad Max isn't steampunk, but it's very much like that feel, like kind of post-apocalyptic, but not quite. No, Mad Max is 100% post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just got that grimy feel to it. Like the real world outside of the virtual world, just feels like it's miserable to be in, you know?
I think it was a little bit too shiny in the movie. The real world.
Yeah, the real world didn't seem all that bad to me. With like even the stacked trailers look like a pretty sweet place to live.
Mm-hmm.
Until someone blew it up.
Well, it's just that one.
Even
step.
then, it was still pretty clean when they went back.
Oh yeah. And also, like, I like the book's challenges better.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed harder to me to get all these things in the book. In the movie, I was watching, I was like, you know what, I'm pretty sure I could have done that.
Every time your driver level increases, you are
Like, what was it, the first one, you just had to be dumb enough to try to jump something? I would have done that day 1.
No, you had
They
to
had
drive
to go
backwards.
backwards.
I would have done that by accident day 2.
Me
Trying to-
too. You've seen how I drive.
Trying to drive a car with a stick shift.
That's exactly. Oh crap! Tim, just hit the brake. Where's the brake? Woof. Was I eaten by a dinosaur? Yep.
And it seemed like they rushed the end way too much. Like,
They did,
climax, climax, climax. Oh, the end.
which is pretty much like sex.
Don't forget. Free thrust, a twirl, and you're done.
Jeremy, that doesn't bode well for you. Is that what you're doing?
No.
Two?
It's from a Jay and Silent Bob interview. It was an evening with Kevin Smith.
I love the evening with Kevin Smith stuff. No, he directs a lot of the DC television stuff. Not a lot, he directs a few of the Flashes. And I think he's in the talks.
Do you like
for
the
Superman.
Flash?
I've watched one or two and I liked it okay.
You have to really
I
enjoy the crappy acting.
I tried Arrow and I just couldn't get around the why didn't you just do Batman feeling.
Yeah, I couldn't do Arrow. Sherry likes it. I let her watch that on her own free time.
Maybe because it has a Batman feeling to it.
It really does. Well, okay, first off, Oliver Queen has always been a Bruce Wayne knockoff. Like, he started out that way, that DC purchased him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, at least in the comics and cartoons, they also made Arrow, like, extremely liberal, a bit of a jerk, a political activist, like, all this stuff. And I don't really see that in the few episodes of Arrow I watched.
He became the mayor for a while.
Oh, that happened in the comics, too.
Then he got
And
arrested.
also, where's the goatee?
He shaved it.
Yeah. I need a goatee and I need a Robin Hood outfit.
Disney probably yelled at him for having too much Robin Hood feel.
You know, you guys should have debated, like, you should have divided up your Marvel DC debate into, like, time periods and genres, because you could have had an interesting debate regarding, like, DC versus Marvel in the 70s.
Back before we were born.
I was born in 76.
Jeremy's
I
born in
was
78.
78, so, you know, by the time I was 2, I don't remember any of it.
No, but it was around when we were kids. Like, you've seen the Incredible Hulk TV show, you've seen the original Wonder Woman TV show.
Straight in
talked
Captain
about
America had a show.
He had a made-for-TV movie. He didn't have a TV show.
Is that what it was? I thought it was a TV show. I remember watching it on
did.
TV.
I'm pretty sure they were made-for-TV movies. You talking about the one where he wore the stupid helmet and he drove a motorcycle, and at one point he actually throws his motorcycle over a fence?
I don't remember throwing his motorcycle, but yeah, probably.
And, like, his shield was actually the motorcycle's windshield?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. Did you ever see the direct-to-video Captain America movie where he's got rubber ears on his mask?
No.
Oh, it's bad. It is so bad. Like, instead of just putting little holes where his ears can stick out in, they actually, like, glued on rubber ears. And that was part of his mask.
That's awesome.
And the red skull's in it, and it's just some dude with red paint on his face. But for whatever reason, he's Italian instead of a Nazi.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a scene where, like, Captain America is giving a speech to soldiers, and rather than hiring, like, extras, they were using, like, old war footage of soldiers standing around. And we're talking, like, black and white footage.
It's cheaper than B-roll.
It's, like, that's what Marvel was doing back in the day, though. Like, they were just giving out their licenses for nothing. You and I could have made a Captain America movie for like 50 cents in a Bazooka Joe bubblegum wrapper.
And why didn't we? No, we weren't old enough.
Well, that and we kept losing the wrapper.
I don't know, I might have ate it.
Stanley was sitting over there. well, I got the money, but where's the wrapper? And there's Jeremy. Oops.
I think I swallowed it.
I'm keeping the money, bye. As he spits on Jack Kirby as he walks by.
Yeah, I definitely remember the Hulk TV series.
I don't think we ever watched the Edward Norton one.
I did.
You did? That was the second one, right?
Oh.
The Edward Norton Hulk
Edward Norton
was
the first Marvel one.
I don't know. The one before it just... Yeah.
The one before it was just garbage. Like, there were parts I kind of enjoyed, like... I liked the Hulk fighting big Hulk dogs. I don't know why, but I just kind of liked it.
Hulk fight big Hulk dog.
Yeah, it was still stupid. Like, it was just kind of like, what? One of them was a poodle, if I remember right.
I don't know. I watched it once and I said, where's my 2 hours? I would like it back.
I think I drugged Jeremy to the movies for that one.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I
Was
saw
it?
that one.
Is it you and me that went to the movies together, or was it me and Ross?
I think you might have went with Ross on that one. I think me and Jeremy went at a different time.
That was one of those where I try to force myself to like it through the entire movie. Sometimes
you just can't, like Godzilla.
No. Well, Godzilla is great if you remove everything but Godzilla, so you got a great 15-minute movie.
Have you seen the previews for the new Godzilla King of the Monsters?
It looks awesome.
There's hardly any Godzilla in it.
No, but they're letting you know, like, hey, look, Mothra's here. Hey, look, this thing's over here. Hey, look, this may or may not be Gamera. I'm not entirely sure. And there's a little bit of Godzilla, but look over this way. The thing is, I'm a huge Godzilla fan from way back. When I was a kid, man, when those things used to come on, like, public access, I would watch hours of it. And in case you're curious, they're all garbage. Like, don't go back and try to watch them now.
Oh, I know.
But as a kid, I loved them. Hell, I still watch Godzilla versus King Kong like every couple years or so. Because that one's just funny.
They're all funny.
Godzilla has an attack in that one where he just somehow floats on his tail with his feet straight out and flies at his victim with his feet.
I wonder if I could drive across the field.
I don't know, I thought about trying that.
I see you!
You know I'm not driving
No,
that.
I've completely forgot you guys were playing a game. I just glanced over and I was like, what the hell's going on my computer?
Oh yeah. One of these days we'll get a game that we can all play and
Grand Theft Auto.
A good geek discussion. Yeah, we can't all play that.
Why not?
I guess we could go on a third Xbox. Of course, we'd have to buy another
I've got
copy of
two
the game.
here.
We have two here also.
I'm gonna need to buy an Xbox copy of the game too. I forgot I don't have an Xbox copy of that one.
Yeah, you've got a 360 and a PC. And I've got a 360 and an Xbox One.
I know. Brittany just doesn't understand why I need one for the Xbox. She's mad at me because I actually have I have a PC version of Minecraft. I have the Windows 10 version of Minecraft, and I have an Xbox version of Minecraft. And I was like, I need one for the Switch. No, you don't. It's like, but how am I going to play Minecraft in my car?
We're probably going to have to buy 2 Switches, Sherry.
Jeremy thinks I need to buy 2 Switches.
You do?
Yeah. You know Animal Crossing's coming.
Yeah, Animal Crossing's coming out. And Smash Brothers? Is that the one that's not out quite yet?
That one's not out yet, but it looks amazeballs, and Waluigi got screwed over yet again.
Does he still look like Purple Pie Man?
He's not playable. Like they said, everyone's here, and he doesn't show up in that list.
Maybe
He's just off camera going, wah.
Wow.
That's okay. I don't like playing him for melee. I like people that can fly.
Waluigi can fly if you throw him. I like playing Donkey Kong because you can make other people fly.
Yeah, just slam the ground.
And
That is the best
one
move.
more race. I like Kirby because I can eat people,
Take their powers.
take their powers. And
I can eat people and take their powers. You don't see me bragging about it.
Mewtwo.
I like you
and
too.
The night guy.
I know you
The
like me.
night guy?
You love me.
Yeah, he's in the Wii U version.
Who's the night guy?
There's like a Kirby looking, Dark Knight looking. I can't remember.
He has wings.
It's on Shovel Knight?
Sure, okay.
Or is
I
it
just know-
Michael Knight?
That's not Michael
Knight.
Knight.
I'd play a game if it had Michael Knight as a playable character.
You could play him in Lego Dimension.
Michael Knight? Oh yeah, you can. Jeremy, Sherry, we need to make a video game that's all of our favorite 1980s TV people fighting.
I'm
Like you can
sure
watch-
getting the licensing for that would be a nightmare.
Like you can watch
The
Michael
licensing?
Knight punch Arnold Drummond in the face.
What you talking about, Willis?
You know what you'd be talking about? Missing teeth. Till Willis comes out with a knife. As Todd Bridges will cut your ass.
Ugh.
And you know who'd win it all is Mrs. Garrett, man. She'll come in with a chair.
Metal or wooden?
It don't matter. It's all deadly in her hands.
I don't know. I think
I think I just want a different
what's her
strokes
name?
video game.
I think what's her name from the Golden Girls would come in and really rip them a new one, or maybe Mama from Mama's Family.
Betty White.
I think he's talking about
Or
B.
the-
Arthur.
The old lady, B. Arthur.
Oh, Sophia. Sophia's the oldest.
Yeah.
Well, not in real life.
She's
Actually,
actually
that
the
actress
youngest.
was the youngest. Yeah. But if you're looking for the one that's got like the reach and the muscly man arms, it's B. Arthur. She
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
and she
This
jumped off the
conversation-
top ropes.
This conversation kind of makes me want to watch Ultimate Showdown. Because Chuck
You know
Norris
what, though?
falls from the sky.
What though?
What we've just described is so much more awesome.
Yeah, because Mr. Rogers wouldn't win at the end of ours.
You know what I would like to see? It's too bad like one of them's already dead, so it'll never happen. A celebrity boxing match between Gary Coleman and Emmanuel Lewis. My money's on
You know what
Coleman. He's the angriest.
Yeah.
I want to see wrestlers versus robots.
Actual wrestlers versus the battle bots, I would watch the hell out of that.
And that'd be no contest.
I'm coming at you, brother. Slice. That's my arm.
Just a flesh wound.
Choreography's off, man. Okay, but instead of like new wrestlers, I want it to be like the wrestlers that are too old to be there. Like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. I want them to have to fight the battle bots. Just as a way to get them out of the way.
Randy Savage's ghost.
That'd be unfair because he'd win. He'd possess one of the robots yell, "Oh yeah," and attack.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
I I am sad, for I have no stomach to eat a Slim Jim.
Sure, you were doing
Poor
so well
robot
till that
Randy
corner.
Savage. Isn't everyone doing well until they hit a corner?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't care if anybody watched this or not. I had fun.
That's all that matters. We're having fun
Yep.
talking.
That and money.
Hopefully somebody will find entertainment out of it and going, God, I can't believe they're talking about that crap.
Hopefully, Todd Bridges doesn't watch and sue us.
Oh,
Or
everybody's
show
gonna
up at our
watch and
door
sue
and
us.
stab us. The estate of B. Arthur. I was actually bummed out when I heard she passed away. So what are you playing anyway? Is this Forza?
Yep, this is Forza 5. Released
This
in
looks
2013.
This looks incredibly boring.
It's designed to be realistic.
Realism's dull.
We wanted to play.
We were going to play Need for Speed, but we didn't decide on that in time and it wasn't done downloading, so...
You know what this game needs?
I was
Exploding
going
unicorns.
to try to crash into Journey, my police car.
Jeremy, why are you parked in front of a wall?
Oh, did you not cross the finish line because of me?
Oh. You. Okay, I heard
No,
Jeremy
actually-
sniff.
Actually, Sherry, I thought I'd finished the race and I wasn't in control anymore. Then I looked up and realized my car wasn't driving.
Oh, Lord. So how long are you guys planning on streaming tonight?
This is probably our last race.
Yeah, Jeremy has to work tomorrow, but next week he's off on Wednesday.
So we can stream all night long.
Oh yeah.
So, who won then? Was it Marvel or DC?
I'm gonna call it a draw.
Yeah.
I think we should revisit another time, but actually like figure out a more defined
More defined,
area,
like
because
hero versus hero or era versus era.
if you're going hero versus hero, you might as well just remove Superman from the entire damn thing.
Like the
Unless
big
it's
pansy.
Superman versus Martian Manhunter. 'Cause
What's
Martian
that error on
Manhunter
your computer,
kicks
Sherry? Your
ass.
battery's almost dead. Sherry's almost done streaming without meaning to.
Yep.
Her laptop battery's almost dead.
No, it's probably at like 15%. Batman has kicked Superman's butt plenty of times.
With a whole lot of preparation and a whole lot of luck and help. Okay, first off, I like Batman to do Superman. But let's be honest, if Superman A about killing, just decided to do it with no warning whatsoever.